The first human embryo was discovered by Carl Ernst von Bahr. An embryo is the early stage of development of a multicellular organism that begins just after fertilization and continues through the formation of body structures such as tissue and organs. Once the embryo travels down the fallopian tubes and becomes a blastocyst, it begins process of implantations in the uterus. Implanting gives the blastocyst a blood supply so that it can start growing into a fetus. Successfully, embryo implantation is affected by embryo quality and endometrial receptivity. Implantation is a process by which the embryo is embedded and fixed with the endometrium of the uterus. At the time of implantation, the embryo is in the form of blastocyst. It usually occurs during 6 to 10 days after the ovulation. The intimate contact of fetal and maternal tissues occurred by implantation of the embryo. The blastocyst, surrounded by zona pellucida, enters the uterus on the 6th day, and the zona pellucida prevents it from sticking to the wall of the uterus. As the blastocyst enlarges, the zona pellucida covering it becomes stretches and ultimately disappears. Consequently, the trophoblast is exposed. The trophoblast has the property of attaching itself to any tissue with which it comes in contact with. The trophoblast sticks to the uterine endometrium, and the cells of the trophoblast divide mitotically and form the new cells called syn situ trophoblasts. The syn situ trophoblast invades the endometrium with the help of proteolytic enzymes secreted by its cells. The blastocyst goes deeper and deeper until it completely lies within the endometrium, as we know as interstitial implantation. Normally, the blastocyst is implanted in the upper part of the posterior wall of the uterine cavity. Implantation is the most crucial aspect of this part of the cycle.